it takes, I'm willing to do.
There is still so much work to be done tonight in this city, the wrenching work of finding the victims and cleaning up the financial district. But it's easy and it's tempting in a way to see the rebuilding of the Twin Towers as a metaphor for this city rising from the rubble. Dan?
Richard Schlesinger, live tonight here in New York City. Not a news bulletin, but a news alert. Dateline Tokyo. The United States and Philippine authorities have raided a hotel in Manila in connection with the U.S. terror attacks. The source of this is the Philippine president, that the authorities have raided this hotel in Manila. More details may be forthcoming as the evening rolls along. U.S. Secretary of State Colin Powell has named wealthy Saudi exile Osama bin Laden as, quote, a prime suspect in this week's attacks. For perspective on the question of what to do about that, we go to Mark Phillips in our London bureau.
Little by little, in symbol and in fact, the groundwork for the retaliation for Tuesday's attacks is being laid. Today's changing of the guard ceremony at Buckingham Palace, with its unprecedented playing of the Star-Spangled Banner, was the symbolic expression of the international effort that is being discussed. Just as the laying of flowers at the U.S. Embassy in London is an expression of the sentiment that the U.S. does not stand alone. But while there is a will to retaliate internationally, a way must still be found.
It's a war.
Here, too, there may be calls for quick and decisive action.
There is a need for an immediate kind of blow that they should get in few weeks.
But in Europe and elsewhere, the form of any potential American-led retaliation is far from agreed. While everyone is pointing toward Islamic extremist elements, particularly those associated with the Afghanistan-based Osama bin Laden, the argument is over whether striking out would reduce the terrorist threat or make it worse.
I think it's a very bad idea, very unwise, and everything we know about previous retaliatory acts suggests that they are often ineffective and usually inappropriate.
Beyond the question of establishing a provable link between bin Laden and the attacks is the equally difficult problem of finding him. All of the latest satellite and listening surveillance technology has been unable to pin him down. And the last attempt to use cruise missiles to target him after the car bomb attacks on U.S. embassies in Kenya and Tanzania was singularly unsuccessful. And Abdel Bari Atwan knows why. When he was allowed a rare interview with bin Laden 3 years ago, it took place in a remote mountain cave in Afghanistan. Osama bin Laden knows how not to be seen.
And if there is a highly advanced network of communications, it will be his assistants and his aides who are really doing this. But himself, Osama bin Laden, never touched a satellite phone. He never used any electronic equipment because he knows that he will be detected. And he knows that the American device system is all over Afghanistan trying to spot him.
And even if bin Laden could be targeted, what would eliminating him accomplish? Not